What's going on, gasheads? How are we doing? A YouTube video horizontally. That is very rare for me. I know that I normally film on TikTok and pop it straight up on YouTube vertically. So hopefully this is a little bit of a change as well. I am here to talk through our transfer window so far. I got a bit of time on my hands. At the time of recording, it's 9 a.m. on the 7th of July, the day after we announced Luke Southwood. I will get into that, but I just thought I'd cover everything really that's been going on in the background. I'll start from when, Daryl Clark was appointed. We all know the players that have left, but just to cover who's come in, my thoughts and opinions on them, and and anything else that pops up. I hope you're all doing well. Hope you kind of like the setup. I've got a lot of big plans coming this season, so I'm trying out different places in the house. I bought a microphone, so I'm holding it the perfect amount away. I'm too quiet here, far too loud here. So I'm trying to hold it the perfect amount away. Like I said, I hope you're doing well, and I for one, am buzzing for Rovers to get back. Listen, there's going to be no cuts in this video. You get the real me. There's no editing other than the pictures that you're going to see here. But let's get on with it. So, our first signing of the season, we signed Jack Sparks. So, the left back, Jack Sparks from Peterborough United. It was I thought, a really unattainable kind of mould or type of player, which we now have actually seemed to kind of take into the rest of our signings. Players that probably could be holding it down in League One, but have come and joined us. Jack Sparks, left back, left wing back. Fantastic player. Great delivery on him. Great left peg. Gets up and down that left-hand side. An absolute treat. He was absolutely brilliant at Pompey. Won the league. And then moved to Posh. And it just didn't quite work out. He went to Chesterfield on loan from January this season. Did really, really well there. Showed that he is completely and utterly, comfortable in League Two. For sure, of course he is. And I thought that he would get a League One move again this season, maybe lower League One. But he's opted for the gas. I'm very excited about this. He creates a lot of chances from that left-hand side, and that's something that we need, deliveries into the box, and a lot of creativity in that left peg, and can score a beautiful, beautiful goal as well. Really comfortable on the outside of his boot. So that was our first signing. Very quickly afterwards, we then saw the return of Mr. Alfie Kilgore himself, a player that I was informed of pretty early that was interested in coming back. And I thought, I get it. Like, I understand that. But would he? Would he come back? And he has. I'm buzzing about this. I like Alfie a lot. Really nice guy. Really, really great mentality on him as well. And I think that's probably why we signed him. There's a lot of mental resilience there, especially after his injury. He was out for ages with that injury, and yet still applies himself every single day in training, and still applies himself to what makes him a pro. In his interview, he actually credited Daryl Clark quite highly for the man that he is today and the pro he is today. Obviously, Daryl gave him his first professional contract. We had no real voices in that dressing room to call out the BS when the BS was happening. That's something that you get with Alfie. He will tell you if you are not pulling your weight. He will tell you what he expects. And I think that, he loves this club. He left in kind of weird circumstances last time. We all know why. And I just think that him coming back now, he said in his interview as well, a lot like for us fans, it does feel like a fresh start because lots have changed. Lots has changed since he's last been here. So I think that was a really good signing from us. We need the right people in the building. All right, he might not be the best on the ball or whatever, but he's aggressive. He's absolutely wham. And he will bully strikers in that league. And that's what you need. Him and Connor Taylor in there to rough up a few strikers. That's a great partnership. I'm happy to see Alfie back. And it makes a lot of sense. We then went on to sign McCauley, Southam, Hales, again on a free. By the way, the first two were on a free as well. And every player that we've signed is on a 2-year deal. believe it or not. We've all done 2-year deals. McCauley, Southam, Hales. I mean, I can't speak highly enough about this bloke. Genuinely, how is he playing for us in League Two? Listen, I might get clipped. Yeah, I might get clipped because if he goes on to do really poorly, which I don't see, but if he goes on to be absolutely pony, then yeah, I'm getting clipped right up. No context. Bristol Rovers is having me again, but I don't see it happening. You just got to look at the Stockport for reactions. Like when he left, they were gutted to lose him. Absolutely brilliant right back. And I find that he again adds that creativity, has an eye for goal, really good defensively, great in the air, got a turn of pace about him. The issue is injuries. And I feel like if he can stay fit, we've got an absolute gem. But if he has another torrid time of injuries, then we're losing a player of brilliant quality for probably an extended period of time. And that worries me a little bit about McCauley. However, if we just go off ability alone, you'd struggle to find a better right back in the league. And that is, I'm being dead serious there. It is ridiculous. A ridiculous signing for us at that level for a free or on a free. I mean, it's still baffling now, to be honest. But I do get it. I think if he hadn't been injured, he'd be playing high level League One, maybe lower league champ. And I just hope he's over that. I just hope he's over it. But what a signing. We then move into Brad Young. Now, we signed Brad Young, a goalkeeper from Leicester City Academy. Like I said in my TikTok video when he signed, I still don't have an opinion on him because I don't know who he is. I've never heard of the bloke, and I'll be honest about that. He is apparently very well thought of when it comes to goalkeepers. He's 23. Leicester City Academy, Hartlepool United. He was on loan last season, came through their academies from near the area. So that's pretty much all I have for you. But apparently he is well respected and has a lot of promise. He hasn't played. I think he's played like 21 senior games of football. So it's not one to write home about, but it's probably an upgrade on Matt Hall when it comes to backup or third choice keeper. So that was Brad Young. We then signed Josh Mckran. I'll say it again. We have signed Josh Mckran in League Two. A lot of these players, you're thinking, wow, we're building a good squad. But listen, I got caught out last season thinking that. And I don't want to be that guy again. So I'm quietly keeping my thoughts to myself. Josh Mckran in League Two. We know his quality. We know what that left peg can do. We know the career that he's had. We know the players he's played with and the competitions he's played in. It's a fantastic bit of business. 32 years of age. He comes in as our oldest player to hold down that central midfield. I see a lot of people saying, oh, he doesn't have the legs that he had before. I don't think he's coming in to be box to box. He's coming in, pick the pass, control the tempo, read the game, and lead the young ones through it. That's what he's coming in for. He's not coming in to be box to box Declan Rice. He's coming in to sit further back, to see that pitch, and to spray those passes. Play it simple, keep the ball moving. And that's what he does fantastically well. And on that left peg, I mean, wow. It could be an absolutely amazing bit of business. I'm hoping again that he does, play a lengthy period of time, because you need to have him for more than 30 games a season to really see the effect that he's going to have on that side. But with him and Conte in that midfield, if Camille stays, I mean, that's a lovely partnership in League Two. It just is. I mean, what a player, what a signing, and I am buzzing to see him pull on that blue and white quarters for the first time. We then move into our sixth and final signing of the window. So far, you've got to remember this is the 7th of July. Luke Southwood. Again, fantastic bit of business. 27 years of age, a great goalkeeper, great shot stopper, very good distribution. Apparently the slight weakness is him being commanding in the air, claiming crosses. Because he's only 6 foot. I know that's still pretty tall, but for a keeper, there are taller. But I don't care about all that because I mean, he is a fantastic keeper in my opinion. Every time we've played against him, I've always looked at him and he's been decent. Got that move to Bolton. Didn't quite work out at Bolton, but again, you don't move to Bolton if you ain't got the minerals about you. And yeah, he's joined our project for 2 years on a permanent transfer. So we have paid a fee for him. Don't know what that fee is at the minute. Don't know what that fee is. It's definitely not the reports that it's £1 million. Obviously, if you're believing that we've played £1 million for a keeper in League Two, you need to give your head a wobble. And I hope I don't get clipped for that, because if it turns out it's £1 million, that's me getting done. But I can't see it being £1 million. Come on now. Fantastic bit of business. A fantastic bit of business. And I think we all know what happens now. He takes that number 1 shirt. Jed Ward goes on loan. There are reports of Forest Green Yeovil being in for Jed Ward on loan. National League, I mean, Jed in the National League would be a bit of a cheat code between the sticks. Look what he did for Forest Green last season before he was recalled. But I'd like to see him go to lower League 2 if it were for me. I'm a bit gutted for Jed. I would like to have seen him take the number 1 shirt this season, but it's very clear what Darryl and Ricky have done. They've come in and they've said, listen, we need to get promoted at the first time of asking, and we need people who have experience, and we need people who have the know-how. And Jed's still young. You know, you've got to remember Luke's 27, Jed's 22. So, and that's a lot of pressure for Jed to be the keeper to take us up. So that would be my plan for Jed now. But yeah, Luke Southwood, what a player, and what a transfer that is. We're having that pull. We are having that pull. And I think that although MK Dons are leading the way in the transfer window, we're being slept on a little bit. But again, I keep saying this every time I say this. I mean, I was ranting and raving last season about our transfer window, and we went down. So maybe listen to me, maybe don't. But yeah, and a new scoreboard. We've got a new scoreboard up as well. I mean, that is lovely. We've got the new home kit. We've got the new away kit. They've been released, and they both look absolutely beautiful as well. Mckran are doing very, 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 very good things for us at the minute. I'm very happy with that. So I'm quietly optimistic so far. Outgoings, we've seen Lindsay go. He had his contract terminated. And I feel like there are going to be a few more outgoings as well. We've jetted off to Spain. We're out there now. And I don't think it will be too long before we hear who is leaving or who else is going to leave. And probably not too long before we see a few new players come through the door. The JCH saga seems to be over. He's off to Turkey. And I think that is a position we really need to strengthen in this. And you know my thoughts on Promise. I'm a huge Promise fan. But I think we need a striker, maybe 2. Definitely need another centre mid. I think we need another centre back as well. I think we do. It depends how DC wants to set up. Maybe if he goes for a 3 at the back, maybe we do need that option. Although you've got Mola, you've got Taylor Moore. We definitely need some strikers. Another winger as well, I think we need. And we've got 2 lads on loan with us as well. We've got Ryan Howley from Coventry, and then we've got Tom Coe from Aylesbury United, who plays in Step 4 or plays in Step 4 in the Southern Prem, I think. Anyway, I can't quite remember, but yeah, it's Step 4. I do know that. So that's 3 leagues down from National League. So there we go. That's the update so far. As I said, I hope you're well. I've really enjoyed my summer. It's been lovely. I went to Orlando, Florida. It was beautiful. I go to France at the end of this month with my dad and his side of the family. So I'm looking forward to it. I'm having a great time. I have no tan. Few men, but I'm doing well. I hope you're doing well as well. Thank you for the constant support as well. You've been absolutely fantastic this summer. My accounts have gone through the roof. I'm on over 2,500 on TikTok, over 4,000 on Twitter or X. I don't use YouTube a lot, actually. I don't use YouTube, and I wanna use it a lot more. But we're still almost at 500 subscribers on YouTube. So, guys, your support has been amazing, and as always, up the gas. And I really hope, that this window is better than the last one. I'll see you in the next video. Have a great day. Love to you all. Cheers, guys.